Now, one of the best strategies that Raila Odinga applied was the decision to go into the handshake with President Uhuru Kenyatta. The handshake was set to accomplish a number of goals. And one of the reasons that the handshake was supposed to solve was Raila to go ahead and convince President Uhuru Kenyatta to spread the national government project to other communities, because it was perceived that most of the national government project was rotating within two communities. If it is not Mount Kenya, it was Rift Valley. And if it was not Rift Valley, it was Mount Kenya. So, to some extent, Raila succeeded, but it is not fully succession in that. Because we see now the other communities have enjoyed the national government project in the specific region. Another issue was to accomplish the Canaan mission. Remember Raila Odinga, when he was campaigning, he promised Kenyans a new Canaan. So the Canaan mission was going to be accomplished if he was going to negotiate with President Uhuru Kenyatta so that he can allow the country to go into a free, fair, and credible election. And as Raila was in this handshake, one thing that he was supposed to maintain was to ensure that as long as the handshake is still going on and the negotiation, he was supposed to avoid any antagonistic issues that would threaten the unity in NASA coalition. Because as long as he still need to take people to Canaan, NASA was supposed to stay. But some bad advisors joined Raila Odinga on the way. For them, they believe that once they have the handshake, the system is on their side, they was sure bet of going into the next government even without some of these other NASA principles. The first thing was Wetangula to be thrown out. Other NASA principles started receiving abusive words, and even funds were cut off. These guys were never even given funds to run their programs in their specific political parties. Now, the biggest problem in ODM was that they thought once Raila Odinga will be in the system, he is sure of getting some vote from Central Region. And in my own view, if we have a community that you should not trust until you see it happening in terms of politics, it is Central Region. Wait until you see them voting for you. But before you see that, don't trust what they are telling you. Now, before we break down the Waiguru issue and the Central Region politics, I have a quick request. You might be watching me and you have not yet subscribed. My humble request, please consider subscribing so that you help us to grow this platform. Again, to all the returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And even for those people who are dropping comment, I really appreciate you. I'm going to read each and every comment, and definitely I will respond to all of those comments. Now, let us continue with our discussion. Now, Governor Anne Waiguru has been one of the biggest supporters of ODM leader Raila Odinga. In most of the rallies Raila has attended, including some of the campaign sessions they have had in ODM, Waiguru has been always there. Waiguru is among the individuals from Central Region, those senior politicians, who have openly endorsed Raila Odinga as a preferred candidate to succeed President Uhuru Kenyatta in 2022. And every time Waiguru has been attending some of these rallies, when she gave her speech, many people would always understand that she might be speaking the mind of President Uhuru Kenyatta, or on the other hand, she is representing President Uhuru Kenyatta. And again, some people went to an extent to believe that she is speaking the mind of the deep state. And that can be true. But now, Waiguru is coming out clear to deny all what she has done before. She openly endorsed Raila, but now she's saying that Mount Kenya is open to each and every individual. They have never endorsed anyone. For that reason, they are ready to negotiate with any individuals who go to Central Region. I don't know what Waiguru has learned all along the line, but there are some truth there that maybe Waiguru has realized that it is going to be very hard to sell Raila Amolo Odinga candidature in Central Region at the same time as she's going to seek for her re-election as the governor of Kirinyaga County. So for that reason, Waiguru has been forced to change the tactics which will help her so that she can be seen as an individual who is reading the mind of the residents and following what they want her to do. So for that reason, Waiguru has changed the gospel that she has been used to preaching to the people of Central Region. So when you see Waiguru betraying her statement that she had done before, when she go ahead to betray the endorsement that she had done to Raila Amolo Odinga, you have to understand Waiguru where she's coming from. Waiguru has read the mind of the citizens within Central Region and Kirinyaga, and now she has to shift because these people have shifted their mind. Now, if BBI was going to pass through the court, President Uhuru Kenyatta was supposed to start meeting the Central Region people, maybe even in the campaign, in the company of the ODM leader Raila Amolo Odinga, trying to explain to them what he has secured for them in the Building Bridges initiative. And by the way, the biggest loser in the BBI case is not President Uhuru Kenyatta. The biggest loser in the BBI case cannot be Raila Amolo Odinga. In my view, I believe the biggest loser in that case is the people of Central Region. The biggest problem is that most of Central Region people mind have been captured by the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto. That's why they don't see anything wrong. They don't see themselves losing anything. For the truth, if BBI was going to pass, and with the number of the constituencies that Central Region was supposed to receive, that always come with the CDF funding, and that means more development within that region. And Moses Kuria has come clear about this. He has made it clear that in as much BBI has failed, there are some good things that was coming to Central Region, which he was referring to as 1 man, 1 shilling, 1 vote. So BBI to some extent was solving that problem within Central Region. But now, that BBI is no longer there. I don't know which formula President Uhuru Kenyatta will use to reach the Central Region people in the campaign of Raila Amolo Odinga. At one hand, trying to tell Central Region what they're going to benefit in Odinga's government, and in the other hand, showing the Central Region people what he has secured for them currently as they are heading to the next general election. Because these guys had set to base their campaign on the Building Bridges initiative. Even Raila Amolo Odinga himself understood that for him to gain momentum, it was going to be easy to do it through the Building Bridges initiative. If you understand how ODM party was formed, it was between Chungwa and Banana. So Chungwa won in that referendum, and that is what gave birth to ODM. So BBI was another momentum that Raila was preparing to use, but unfortunately it has been stopped on the way. Most of Rift Valley people celebrated when BBI was nullified, and now it is even extending to Central Region where the celebration is going, though they are losing. I don't see if President Uhuru Kenyatta will gain courage to go and meet the Central Region, convince them to support his candidate, who is not the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto. So Raila is here, where NASA has been destroyed. He has remained with the ODM party. President Uhuru Kenyatta is here, afraid to approach his people. And now we are heading to 2022 general election. So, if Raila, the remaining thing that I feel in my own view, is for Raila Amolo Odinga to think and think deeper, go back and convince Kalonzo Musyoka, awacha egos, convince Musalia Mudavadi and Senator Masika Wetangula to at least for one more time work with the ODM leader. That was enough. Because even if President Uhuru Kenyatta is going to help Raila Odinga through the system, and with the kind of the judges we have in Kenya, I'm certain that these guys, if there will be mischief in the next general election, it is going to be very easy to nullify that election. And remember, we are in a transition government. So, there is no joke. If you look in these judges, they are serious. They want to bring sanity in Kenyan politics. And remember, Maraga started this. So, the only option for Raila, which is a sure bet, is to negotiate and renegotiate with Kalonzo, Musalia, and Wetangula. Because banking in Central Region votes is something that he should not think even about. He should just solve this problem the same way he did in 2017. And then let there be free, fair election in 2022. That is the only sure bet. I'm sure he can become the next president of the Republic of Kenya. Whether he will serve for 1 term or 2 terms, that one will tell. But there's no way he can serve 1 term. I still believe that Raila will serve 2 times. So no one should cheat anyone that Raila is going to be a 1-term president. You can't bring change in Kenya within 5 years. It will need more time to clean the mess in Kenyan government. Thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you. See you in our next video, and please subscribe, drop your